The Vista Continuation High School is a public continuation high school located in Fullerton, California, and was established in 1966. The population comprises students at least 16 years of age at risk of not graduating with their class and the high school age students participating in the Teenage Pregnant and Parenting Program. The student body represents the District 6 comprehensive high schools and an alternative high school from a 50 square mile area, including Bueno Park, Fullerton, La Habra, and parts of Praya and Whittier. Students can graduate from LLV or return to one of the District 6 traditional comprehensive high school for graduation if sufficient credits are earned. When functioning at capacity, La Vista serves 552 students and provides a supportive educational environment to meet the students' individual academic needs. La Vista High School offers full courses to meet the district graduation requirements. Through research-based, data-driven instruction, content area teachers can identify areas of academic need to target instruction to increase students' achievement. In 2022, La Vista High School received a 6-year term with a midterm review accreditation from the Western Association of Schools and Colleges. In addition, the California Department of Education named La Vista High School a model continuation high school.
My name is Janet Pepper, and I will be reporting on our goal one, which is to increase parent involvement in the La Vista High Continuation High School. We have listed our measurable outcomes, and these are the following. First, increased 50% of parent volunteers and participation in school events and activities. Second, improved communication and collaboration between the school and parents. Third, increased parent understanding and engagement in school's mission, vision, and goals. Fourth, improved student performance and behavior through increased parent involvement. And finally, development of a strong and supportive community through increased parent involvement. Our current activities at school at the moment are the following. Parent teacher conferences to discuss student progress and behavior every quarter. We also have parent volunteer opportunities at school events and activities such as an open house or back to school nights. We also have parent newsletters and updates to keep parents informed about the school news and events, and also parent involvement committees that provide opportunities for parents to provide input and feedback. With regards to our SWOT analysis, the following are our strengths and weaknesses. First, the strengths first. We have active parent-teacher conferences that discusses student progress and behavior. We have parent volunteer opportunities at school events and activities, effective communication and updates to keep parents informed about school news and events. And finally, parent involvement committees that provide opportunities for parents to provide input and feedback. However, the weaknesses that we found are the following. Low parent participation in school events and activities, limited opportunities for parent involvement beyond volunteering, the lack of understanding and engagement by some parents in the school's mission, vision, and goals. And finally, the poor communication and collaboration between school and some parents and other stakeholders. We found 4 opportunities for our first goal to succeed, and these are the following. We have expansion of parent involvement opportunities beyond volunteering to include decision making and leadership roles. Increased parent engagement through events or regular events and activities, or even workshops. That workshops might include parenting information like student and parent well-being or fun activities with parents and other stakeholders. Improved the strategies in communication and collaboration between school and parents through developing in a strong supportive school community. For example, a mentoring or a buddy program for new families joining the school. We also included utilization of technology or new technology such as online portals, social media, to increase communication and engagement with parents. In this regard, we also found out certain threats with our plan, and these are the following. Lack of awareness and understanding of the importance of parent involvement, Busy schedule and work commitments make it difficult for parents to participate. Communication barriers such as language or cultural differences. Negative negative perceptions and past experiences with the school and school district. Limited resources and funding for parent involvement programs and initiatives. Competition from other school activities or programs may take priority over parent time and attention. Resistance from some parents who may not see the value in being involved or may have a negative experiences with the school. And logistical challenges such as transportation or childcare issues, which make it difficult for parents to participate in school activities. In that regard, we have planned certain measures to contradict with the possibility of threats with our plan. For instance, we are creating opportunities for parents to be involved in leadership activities. For example, empowering parents by allowing them to form a club in the school community that would welcome new families. These parents can regularly host events and activities and workshops to increase engagement and understanding of the school's mission, vision, and goals. Next is improve communication and collaboration between the school and parents through developing of a strong and supportive school community and stakeholders. By utilizing a variety of technology or different platforms of communication or different social media that will involve easily parents' communication. Regularly assess the effectiveness of parent involvement measures through feedback and evaluation, for example, survey. And then with regards to the survey, the result of the survey, then we can make necessary adjustments to parent involvement with regards to measures, strategies based on feedback or evaluation results. And finally, regularly communicate the school's parent involvement measures and strategies with parents to increase transparency and accountability.
Hello everyone, my name is Marian Palencia and I'm going to share the school development plan for La Vista High School and my assigned task is to share the goal 2. Our goal 2 is to enhance personalized learning to increase the student credit accumulation and the school graduation rates. Our measurable outcomes, we have 5. 1. Increases student engagement and motivation toward learning. 2. Improve academic performance and growth of students. 3. Increase teacher efficiency and effectiveness in providing personalized instruction. 4. Increase parental and community involvement in the education process. And number 5, improve student teacher communication and collaboration. So, to enhance personalized learning at La Vista High School, here are some of the current activities of the school: professional learning communities meetings, offering new courses and electives, use of technology and educational tools, focus on teacher professional development and trainings, offering flexible schedule, providing individualized instructions, offering project based learning, encouraging self directed learning, and providing opportunities for personalized feedback. And here is our SWOT analysis for our goal number 2, to enhance personalized learning. So the strength that we identify that the school has. Number 1, technologically advanced learning environment. Number 2, effective implementation of various courses. 3, strong emphasis on student-led goal setting and conferences. 4th, focus on teacher professional development and training. 5th, systemic use of data to drive instruction. 6th, completion of pacing guides for all core subjects. 7th, implementation of a protocol for sharing best practices. And then 8th, Apex Learning Lab supports problem solving and computational skills through its course offering. We also identified 4 weaknesses to properly implement or enhance the personalized learning. One of that is the limited resources and funding. 2, need more support for student and family involvement. 3rd, limited students' feedback and input into the curriculum and instruction design. And then fourth, limited opportunities for student teacher communication and collaboration. We also recognize the opportunities that can be offered to um, enhance the personalized learning at the school. And then one of that is to increase funding through grants and partnership, expanded student and family involvement through community outreach. Third, incorporate the student feedback and input in the curriculum and instructional design. Increase opportunities for student teacher communication and collaboration through regular check ins and assessments. Next is to improvement of instructional strategies and materials, involvement of staff, parents, and community, like more involvement, offering auxiliary services for students and parents, monitoring program implementation and result, staff development and professional collaboration, and also offering extended learning time. And then the threats that we um, identified: one, resistance to change and adoption of new teaching methods for some, limited training and support for teachers to implement personalized learning strategies effectively, inadequate technology and resources to support personalized learning, lack of understanding and buy in for students, families, and the community, competition for resource and attention from other school initiatives, need for more planning and coordination across different subjects and departments, resistance for some students who may struggle with the increased responsibility and autonomy of personalized learning, and then lastly, inadequate data collection and analysis processes to effectively evaluate the impact of personalized learning. And for our plan to achieve the enhanced personalized learning at La Vista High School, so to achieve this goal, the following steps can be taken by the school. Number one is to seek out grants and partnership to increase funding. Number two, enhance community outreach to expand students and family involvement. Number three, incorporate student feedback and input in the curriculum and instructional design. Fourth, create a regular check-ins and assessments to improve student-teacher communication and collaboration. Five, provide staff development and professional collaboration opportunities to improve instructional strategies and materials for personalized learning. Sixth, increase auxiliary service for students and parents. Seven, monitor program implementation and results. Number eight, ensure effective planning and coordination across different subjects and departments. Ninth, address the resistance to change through proper training and support for teachers and providing an understanding of the benefits of personalized learning. And then, last but not the least, increase the use of technology and resources to support personalized learning. And that is my report. Thank you so much for listening.
Hello, everyone. I am Mafi Kab, and I will be describing and explaining goal number three, which is to improve students' mental health at La Vista High Continuation High School through a comprehensive mental health program. So here is our list of measurable outcomes. We actually have five. First, increased awareness and understanding of mental health among students, teachers, and parents. Second, improved access to mental health resources and support services for students. Third, reduced levels of stress and anxiety among students. Fourth, an improved school culture that promotes positive mental health and well-being. And fifth, increased participation in mental health programs and support services. Now, here are some of the current activities at this school. First, regular counseling sessions for students with school psychologists and mental health professionals. Second, student led initiatives to raise awareness about mental health and provide support to their peers. Third, a parent teacher workshop on mental health and its impact on student learning. Fourth, referral system for students to access mental health resources and support services in the community. And lastly, required annual training and certification for trauma informed seminars for all the staff and administrators in the school. Now, for our SWOT analysis, I'll start with strengths first. Um, for the first strength, I have strong support from school administration and staff for mental health initiatives. Second, having committed and dedicated administrators, counseling staff, school psychologists, and mental health professionals. Third, student led initiatives that raise awareness about mental health. Fourth, referral system for students to access mental health resources and support services in the community. And lastly, of course, having experienced teachers and staff who are trained in recognizing and addressing mental health issues. Now, for the weaknesses, we have four. The first one is limited resources and funding for mental health initiatives. The second one is insufficient teacher training on mental health and its impact on student learning. Third, the stigma associated with seeking help for mental health issues. Fourth, limited mental health support services are available to students. Now, with regard to opportunities, we actually have six. First is collaboration with community organizations and mental health services to provide additional support to students. Second, implementing evidence-based programs to improve mental health outcomes. Third, incorporating mental health education into the curriculum. Fourth, increase training for staff and teachers to recognize and address mental health issues. Fifth, partnering with local organizations to bring mental health awareness and resources to students and families. And lastly, the implementation of evidence-based programs or evidence-based mental health programs and interventions that have been proven effective in other schools. Now, however, we discover some threats. We have lack of funding and resources for mental health programs, stigma and negative perception surrounding mental health and seeking help, resistance from students, families, and staff to accept and embrace mental health services, insufficient training and support for teachers and staff to effectively address mental health issues in the school, the limited access to mental health services and professionals in the community, the privacy and confidentiality concerns surrounding mental health information, the time constraints, and competing priorities may limit the ability to implement a comprehensive mental health program. And lastly, the resistance to change and a lack of understanding of the importance of mental health in students' overall well-being. Now, for plan and measures, given all the weaknesses and threats, here are the plans and measures in order to address the issues and to make sure that the goal will be successful. First, develop a comprehensive mental health policy that outlines the school's commitment to promoting positive mental health. Second, increase funding and resources for mental health initiatives by securing grants and partnerships with mental health organizations. Third, provide professional development opportunities for teachers to improve their understanding and skills in recognizing and supporting students with mental health and issues. Fourth, incorporate mental health education into the curriculum by partnering with professionals and organizations. Fifth, increase access to mental health support services by collaborating with community and mental health services. Six, evaluate the impact of the mental health program through regular surveys, focus groups, and academic performance data. And lastly, make necessary adjustments to the program based on feedback and evaluation results. So that's it.
Hi everyone, I am Mark Cobb. I am here to discuss goal number four. Goal number four is to effectively manage funding and budget constraints. The measurable outcomes are as follows. One, improve financial stability and sustainability of the school. Two, increase funding from grants, partnership, and donations. Number three, reduction in expenditures without sacrificing the quality of education and support for support services for students. Four, improve financial reporting and accountability system. Five, increase transparency and communication about the school financial situation with the teachers, students, and parents and other stakeholders. Our current activities are as follows. One, regular budget meetings with the school administrator and staff to review and prioritize expenditures. Number two, efforts to secure funding from grants and partnerships. Three, monitoring and controlling expenses through the regular financial reporting and audit. Four, regular communication with the parents and schools about the school financial situation. We did conduct this SWOT analysis and here what we determined. The strengths are the school administration and staff are committed to maintaining financial stability and sustainability. Two, effectively financial reporting and accountability systems are in place. Three, active efforts to secure funding from grants and partnership. Four, transparent and regular communication about the school financial situation with the teachers, students, and parents. The weaknesses the weaknesses that were found was one, limited funding and resources for the school. Two, challenges in securing grants and partnership. Three, increasing costs for educational resources and support services. Four, limited expertise and experience in financial management among school staff. The opportunity identified as is as follows. One, collaboration with local businesses, community organization, and government agencies to secure funding and resources. Two, implementing cost-saving measures such as energy-efficient practices and technology solutions. Three, exploring alternative funding sources such as crowdfunding and public-private partnerships. Four, improving financial management skills and expertise among school staff through professional development and training opportunities. There are some threats that we identified. One, reduced funding from state and local sources. Two, unforeseen expenses or budget cuts. Inadequate financial planning or forecasting. Number four, limited access to grant opportunities and alternative funding sources. Resistant to making difficult budget decisions or implementing cost saving measures. Six, competition for funding from other schools and district priorities. Seven, mismanagement of funds or lack of transparency in the budgeting process. Eight, economic instability in local and state and national economies. The plan and measures are as follows. One, develop a comprehensive financial management policy that outlines the school commitment to financial stability and sustainability. Two, increase grant, partnerships, and funding by actively seeking opportunities and building relationships with local businesses, community organizations, and government agencies. Three, reduce expenditures by implementing cost-saving measures such as energy-efficient practices and solutions. Four, improve school staff financial management and expertise through professional development and training opportunity. Five, evaluate the impact of financial management through regular financial reporting, audits, and feedback from teachers, students, and parents. Six, make regular adjustments to the program based on feedback and evaluation results. Number seven, regularly communicate with the school financial situation with teachers, students, and parents to increase the transparency and accountability.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Faye Chavez, and I'm going to present goal number 5 to ensure the safety and security of La Vista High School. But before I continue, I would like to say thank you to my group mates for presenting the previous goals for the school that we are focusing on. So the first thing that I'm going to discuss is that measurable outcomes. We have at least 5 of them. The first one is improve physical security measures such as cameras, locks, and alarms. Second, increased awareness and training of the staff, students, and parents on safety and security protocols. Number three, development of an emergency response plan for various safety and security incidents. Number four, regular safety and security audit to evaluate the effectiveness of existing measures. And number five, improve communication and collaboration with local law enforcement and emergency services. So some of the current activities that the school is doing are the following: regular safety and security training for staff, students, and parents, implement physical security measures such as cameras, locks, and alarms, regular drills to test and improve emergency response plans, and lastly, active involvement with local law enforcement and emergency services. For the SWOT analysis, these are some of the strengths that we found. The first one, active involvement with local law enforcement and emergency services, regular safety and security training for staff, students, and parents, physical security measures such as camera locks, alarms are in place, and the last one, regular drills to test and improve emergency response plans. So those are the strengths based on the SWOT analysis. And for the weaknesses, we have limited resources of additional safety and security measures, lack of awareness and understanding of safety and security protocols among some staff, students, and parents, limited collaboration and communication with local law enforcement and emergency services, and the last one, inadequate funding for safety and security measures program. Opportunities. So here are some of the opportunities that we have for our school for the safety and security. Collaboration with local businesses, community organization, and government agency to ensure funding and resources for safety and security measures and programs. Development of partnership with local law enforcement and emergency services to improve communication and collaboration. Increased awareness and understanding of safety and security protocols through regular training and education programs. And the last one, exploring alternative funding sources such as crowdfunding and public-private partnership. We found out some threats in the SWOT analysis. So we have unforeseen natural disaster of emergency, lack of security personnel of resources to manage safety and security issues effectively, resistance to implementing new safety and security measures, limited access to technology and equipment to enhance security, inadequate training and support for staff to respond to safety and security incidents, complacency and false sense of security, difficulty in predicting and preventing violent behavior. And we have the last one, resistance from some community members to increased security measures may be perceived as intrusive. Plans and measures. Here are some of the plans and measures that we're going to undertake for the safety and security of the school, La Vista High School. First one, increase funding and resources for safety and security measures and programs by actively seeking opportunities and building relationships with local businesses, community organization, and government agencies. Develop partnership with local law enforcement and emergency services to improve communication and collaboration. The third one, regularly educate staff, students, and parents on safety and security protocols through training and awareness programs. Number four, regularly evaluate the effectiveness of existing safety and security measures through safety and security audits. Number five, make necessary adjustment to safety and security measures and protocols based on feedback and evaluation results. And finally, we have number six, regularly communicate the school safety and security measures and protocols with the staff, students, and parents to increase transparency and accountability. That's it for my part. Thank you very much for paying attention. I hope you have learned a lot from our presentation. Have a good one, everyone.
Good evening, everyone. This is Roel Beltran. I'm actually reading goal number 6 for our school development plan, which is to improve reading proficiency among students at La Vista Continuation High School in California by the end of the school year. We have 3 measurable outcomes, and the first one is to increase the percentage of student meeting or exceeding grade level reading standards on standardized tests by 10%. Second, to increase the number of students reading for pleasure by 20%. And the third one, to increase the number of students feeling confident in their reading abilities by 15%. Our current activities are as follows. 1. Individualist instruction. Teachers provide one-on-one or small group instruction to students who struggle with reading. Number 2, literacy intervention programs. The school offers after-school and summer literacy programs for students below grade level in reading. Number 3, reading materials. The school has a well-stocked library with various reading materials, including books, magazines, and newspapers. Number 4, classroom libraries. Teachers have created classroom libraries with a range of books catering to their students' interests and reading levels. Number 5, Gates McGonigal Reading Test. All diploma-bound students at La Vista High School take this test upon enrollment and at the end of each school year. The data is used to improve school-wide literacy. Number 6, English Language Arts. Proficiency among students has increased steadily over the past 3 years. Number 7, lunch tutorials. Students needing remediation can have multiple periods of English and math and still have room for other required courses. Number 8, monthly meetings. Departments and professional learning communities evaluate student progress in reading. Number 9, Casey Saturday Boot Camp. A program for ELA and math was implemented, and seniors were encouraged to take Counseling 50, a community college course. Number 10, Expository Reading and Writing course. ELA instructors were trained in this high school course, which teaches reading and writing through a systematic rhetorical approach. The English department is currently working on integrating at least one level appropriate module in the English 1 and 2 courses. 11, Compass Test. All juniors will take this test to determine their readiness for college. SWOT analysis. For the strength, we identified 3. 1, follow-up on the action plan has been a school-wide effort driven by the leadership team. 2, all departments have worked to increase the rigor of the curriculum in reading, writing, and math. 3, monthly meetings provide platform for discussion, affirmation, or negation of site and district information. Next, weaknesses. We have 4. 1, limited funding for literacy programs and resources. Two, removal of the physical library within the campus. Three, limited parental involvement in promoting reading. Four, the Casey passage rate dipped slightly in 2012-2013 compared to 2011-2012. Opportunities. First opportunity, collaboration with local libraries and community organizations to provide additional resources and literacy programs for students. Second, professional development opportunities for teachers to enhance their instructional strategies. Third, engagement with parents through book clubs, parent-teacher conferences, and other initiatives to promote reading at home. Fourth, continuing the Read 180 program. A class is structured in a 2-period block with teacher-led instruction and small group rotation activities for improving reading skills. Fifth, continued success with the Read 180 program. Sixth, increased exposure to nonfiction reading in social science classes. Seventh, integration of vocabulary and reading strategies in math and science classes. Eighth, reading intervention classes for special education students. Ninth, counseling department support for students in need of reading intervention. Now for the threats. We identified 3. First one, limited funding and resources for literacy program. Second, lack of student interest in reading due to other distractions and competing priorities. And third, pressure to prioritize other subjects and at the expense of reading instruction. Plan and measures. For plan and measures, the first one is to increase funding for literacy programs and resources. Second, to provide professional development opportunities for teachers to enhance their instructional strategies. Third, to increase parental involvement in promoting reading. Fourth, to increase student engagement in reading through incentives and recognition programs. Fifth, to conduct regular assessments to monitor student progress and adjust instruction as necessary. Sixth, to expand opportunities for reading across all subjects and grade levels. Seventh, to use technology to support reading instruction. Eighth, to seek grants and partnerships to support literacy initiatives. That would be all. Thank you very much.